angles. Being stuck here on the fence. Oh!
Imagine hitting a man with everything you've got.
Pouring it on.
And he just stands there.
Great debut for Kalilov. That knockdown changed it though. I think it changed it. Beautiful evasion.
Offensive work here and he bashes himself in the chest.
Among Muay Thai's most insane warriors, one man has set himself apart with his savageness. That man is Rodtang Jitmuangnon, better known as Iron Man because he feels no pain or fear. He has fists of steel and destroys his opponents with impossible strikes.
The victory is working those angles. Being stuck here on the fence. Oh! Wow!
In this video, we will show you the most brutal knockouts of the Muay Thai King. This is Born To Brawl. Let's go. In May 2019, Rodtang delivered a striking masterclass against Sok Thai. Like a person cutting down trees, Iron Man punished Sok Thai with heavy leather and stinging low kicks. Sok Thai was out here moving like a newborn giraffe learning to walk.
They engage. And the Iron Man unleashes with the battle of the feet at the moment. Exchanging see bruises for sure. And it's Sok Thai who's on the rough.
The leg attack opened up room upstairs.
Quickly, sometimes you're not sure what you've seen. Nice left hand work. Goes body and head and in the face. He's taken more punishment for himself than he has from his opponent. These two experts. Sok Thai gives him jaw, a nod of respect. Followed up by kicks. This is exhibition stuff from the Thai athlete.
Leg kicks.
Left hand, and down goes Sok Thai, and I'm not. He clearly hurt his leg. He's nodding, yes, I can continue, but it doesn't look feasible, Mitch, does it?
By the end of the first 3 minutes, Sok Thai was limping, and his lead leg was dead wood. Bro literally turned into a human flamingo standing on one leg. In the second round, the Iron Man took his name literally and continued the bone-breaking torture.
Because I want to see more of this. This is an excellent focus. Rodtang, he is like a man possessed.
Sok Thai's got to check some of these kicks.
His opponent, meanwhile, right, left, that leg is in big
Back up against the fence and then just throwing some nasty combinations. And they're all ending with leg kicks.
to the body, like Barry McGuigan of old in the 80s. Once again, left hand and right hand, kicks to the body.
It was simply too much for Sok Thai, who succumbed, and the referee took pity on him and ended the bout after 66 seconds of the second frame. In January 2020, before the COVID outbreak, Rodtang had an opportunity to send the proud John Haggerty to the Shadow Realm. From the onset, the Londoner was the aggressor. Haggerty came in looking like he was ready to ask for Rodtang's manager.
Rodtang has a massive ego. Rodtang will want to sign an outside thigh.
But the Iron Man quickly downloaded Haggerty's attacks.
There from Haggerty. There's a front kick to the face and Haggerty's hurt. The body shot hurt him in the first round.
And released his artillery.
Liver punches to the right side of the carcass. There he goes again. Haggerty against the ropes. His inches with a hook of the lead hand. Good right hand down the center corridor. Outside thigh kick. Another digging liver shot like he's digging Van Gogh style. Body shot from Rodtang.
Rodtang was like the Terminator.
Orthodox stars.
Not let him get close like
Jonathan Haggerty. Knock down there. Search referee.
And his evading strategies were something out of the Matrix. Meanwhile, Haggerty was moving like he had dial-up internet while Rodtang had 5G.
Carter lost the title to Rodtang in Manila.
The little man was now throwing the big Londoner around easily. This man went from Big Ben to Big L real quick.
Haggerty, Rodtang forcing him back against the rope. Haggerty doesn't want to go there. Dump from Rodtang. Haggerty needs to get to that tick kick.
Haggerty tried to keep the marauding Rodtang off him to no avail, and he dared Rodtang to step forward.
gets pushing backwards because that's how he lost his footing. He got knocked down in the fourth round last time. He has to keep him going, utilize those shots. There's that downward elbow that you were calling for, Michael.
Going for the collarbone in the third. He wants Rodtang's ego to open up so Rodtang will maybe expose him.
This infuriated the Iron Man, and the brutal end was near.
Haggerty on the aggressor meter, it looks like, from Haggerty. Another one there from the Brit. The second time Haggerty's been dropped.
Rodtang was willing to fight without a mouthguard. The next knockdown more satisfying than the last. At this point, Haggerty was doing the Macarena on the canvas. With seconds left, the third knockdown signalled the end. Rodtang went on to retain his one flyweight Muay Thai title. Rodtang set himself a class apart and announced himself to the world further with a John Wick-esque performance in ONE FC's debut in the United States. However, his challenger, Edgar Tabares, would prove to be a true challenge. Tabares came guns blazing, making the mistake of engaging in a phone booth brawl. This man thought he was the main character. Spoiler alert, he wasn't.
Out of the blue corner, training out of Peking, Mexico!
But Rodtang's fight IQ soon made the difference.
The Iron Man!
Alright, watch out for the head.
2 weeks ago, we saw Hayon from Rodtang and then the push kick. You know, typically when we see a newcomer come into one champ,
Tabares would try to knock out the Iron Man.
Tabares is standing in front. There's another one.
But karma would soon proceed. Elbows like baseball bats became the weapon of choice.
downstairs the body, Tabares had a really nice...
Tabares started swinging elbows like he was trying to clear cobwebs in a haunted house. Rodtang evaded the Mexican's looping elbows and countered with the destructive strikes to the power button. Tabares was down and out. Bro got unplugged like a PlayStation controller. Rodtang retained his belt. A 19-year-old Rodtang drew massive recognition in the Muay Thai world. With a crushing defeat of Denziam Saw Fanzuan, the Iron Man would make it a quick night. Rodtang didn't spare any body part of his opponent and did his best flash impression by stepping out of the way of strikes quickly. Denziam was out here swinging at ghosts like he was in a haunted dojo. Finally, it was Rodtang's time to activate his own arsenal. The referee saved his rival's torment to check on his brutalized face. My man's face looked like he went 12 rounds with a beehive. At this point, Rodtang could see every potential strike like it was a playback, and he did the shimmy before decimating his opponent. That shimmy was straight disrespectful. That's the "you're already done" dance. In July 2016, Iron Man faced Chinese opponent Yang Min. Fighting in China, Rodtang looked to annihilate the home fighter quickly. But Min would retaliate, even though that only made Rodtang excited. Yang Min had the home crowd advantage and somehow still chose violence. Bold strategy. At first, the demolition started with a trip to the floor. Min hit the canvas faster than my motivation on a Monday morning. Then followed with a two-piece to his intestines that busted them open. That body shot had him questioning all his life choices simultaneously. The slaughtering in the corner forced the referee to save the Chinese from being put on a grill. Just a month later, Rodtang faced a tough opponent, Sakchanoi, with an aggressive fighting style. Throwing fierce body shots from the onset, they engaged in a war. These two went at it like they both owed each other money. Sakchanoi made Rodtang bleed below the left eye. Once Rodtang revenged, his opponent crumbled in a heap from a body shot. That liver shot had him folded like a lawn chair at a family BBQ. All element of machismo was immediately sucked out with the precise left hook. After wreaking havoc in China and Japan, Rodtang came back to Thailand's most prestigious stadium and displayed savageness like never before against Mongkonkiao Somai. Mongkonkiao had a name longer than his time standing up in this fight. Every passing minute, Rodtang became fiercer. And Iron Man converted the cheers of the crowd to damaging shots. His rival would retaliate with a throw. but once his confidence grew too big, he pressed forward and counter hooks from the Iron Man made him do the chicken dance. Bro was doing the chicken dance like it was a wedding reception. Like something out of anime, once he got back up, a left hook folded him like a lawn chair. He went down faster than my grades in college. The calm assassination showed why Rodtang is the most feared fighter in Muay Thai. 274 wins, 43 losses and 10 draws, Rodtang remains one of the best Muay Thai specialists ever. If you liked this video and would love to see more interesting videos, then subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to like and comment.